Long time no talk. I'm up here in Laguna Beach at 1,000 Steps State Beach. I think that's what it's called anyway. Supposedly there's some hidden pools down here that are pretty accessible, so I figured it would be a nice, easy kind of vlog to start off the year and get back into things. Like I said, it's really close. We're not doing much hiking. Not much physical activity going on here today, hopefully, or I will have to turn back. One thing I noticed right off the bat is I saw 2 people crossing the street already with drones on them, so I wonder if I'm gonna have to wait my turn to get my flight in. Didn't see any Mavic 2s, so I'm sure I can still fly, and I think they all have kind of a unique signature, so I might be able to take it up even with a couple other ones in the air. But you'll notice that when you arrive here on Coast Boulevard and 9th Avenue, where these stairs are located, there's a sign kind of greeting you, and it says no glass containers, no alcohol, no fires, no camping, no vehicles, no boat launching. That's an interesting one. But anyway, here's the sign. It looks like the hours of operation are only from 6 a.m. till 9 p.m. So anybody trying to get out here to get that early start, you know, you can't come in past 6 a.m. There's a nice big gate right here, and I'm sure they close it, you know, after 9 p.m. And it looks like there's about 1,000 steps here, so I'll see how far down I can go without, you know, feeling like I'm overexerting myself. One important fact, there is no dogs allowed either. Nice big blue sign. It's a good thing I didn't bring Laguna to Laguna Beach. I'm just going down the stairs right now, and I noticed it is heavily graffitied. Looks like the whole way down. There's rails here to hold on to, but they are kind of lower than most stairs I'm used to. But hey, it's just a couple stairs. Looks like there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 18, 19, maybe 20 stairs per little landing, I think. Oh, this is cool. Right off to the left, there's oh, maybe that's just someone's house. It almost looks like a resort, though. You can hear a waterfall. So I just got down to the bottom of what wasn't 1,000 stairs, or 1,000 steps, and it looks like there's a very nice, like, public bathroom here, or at least public showers. Yep, I heard a toilet. That is definitely a public bathroom, but it's kind of unmarked. It's just a gray door, no women or man sign on there. There's a little bit of drinking water down here too, which is really cool. I've definitely gone to beaches where there's more stairs to get to the bottom, and definitely not 1,000. Okay, so once you get to the beach, you're going to want to head off to your left if you're going to the pools I'm going to. I did notice right here, right after you get down, there's a house that has like an elevator that takes him down to the sand. A lot of places have staircases, but that guy's got an elevator. You can tell I'm a bit rusty because I didn't bring one of my handy dandy hats. You know, anytime you go to the beach, it's always important to think about sun protection, and I have none. So it'll be fun to see how sunburnt I get on this vlog. Hope you guys enjoy. After a very short walk to the left of the stairs, we are coming up on this awesome, what looks like natural cave, and there's a little like sewage waterfall coming down right by it. Why don't you guys take a look? And then right to the right of that, there's a freaking cave, man. Cave of Wonders, bro. I mean, what a cool hike we're going on today. This is just awesome. Glad to be out of the house for the first time in a while. We're just walking into the cave right now. It looks like there's some gorgeous pigeons nesting up in here. One of them's got like a little white head. He's a real unique pigeon. I wonder if the pigeons carved out this cave. You know, that might make sense, that the pigeons over thousands of years just chipped away at the rock with their beaks. I believe it. I gotta watch out. There's like little drips of water falling from the ceiling. I'd hate to have one hit my camera. Wow, look at this. It's just insane in here. It's all green, got some algae. There's water dripping down on the sides. Looks like somebody tried to carve a seat out there. I'm just gonna see where this goes. It gets pretty dark in here. I wonder if you guys are gonna be able to see me. There's no light at the end of this part of the cave. We're just walking as deep as we can go now. Anybody in here? Kind of creepy. It goes up kind of far too. I mean, it's not a tiny little crack. We'll head back. I'll tell you, if I have to do any kind of rock climbing today, we're gonna have to call this video a little short because I can't risk a fall right now. I really can't. Hey, there's some kind of sketchy rocks here, so we're gonna have to see what I can do. I don't know, I might have to turn back here. Okay, that was pretty easy. I'm not too scared so far. We just climbed up out of the kind of the opening of the cave, went into the cave and then out the right opening, kind of up over some easy to climb rocks. Really good grip here, not much algae on the walking area, but tons of tide pools. It's just gorgeous. And then look, another waterfall. This one's even nicer than the last one. I don't know, hopefully it's not sewage. Objective number 1, let's try not to get our feet wet. Objective number 2, let's try not to get any of the equipment wet as I step over these crazy tidal pools. Whew. Very easy, by the way. I wouldn't do this right now if it wasn't. I'm practically like a elderly man right now as far as my mobility goes. Whew. Yeah, nothing too hard. This would be a great takeoff point. if you guys can see where I just launched from, but I'm up here on a cliff, super windy. I'm guessing we got like 20-mile-an-hour wind gusts. I think the Mavic can handle like 30, so I still took it up. But I'm just overlooking one of the first little pools here, and there's two more over across the way. I decided that it's just not safe for me right now to try to do all this rock climbing after just having back surgery, so I let the drone do most of the exploring. I got to apologize, I was a little shaky after not flying that thing for a while, and especially sitting up here perched on this cliff. It's super windy, so let alone the wind was blowing my hands around, let alone the drone, but I think the Mavic did a great job. The Mavic did a better job than I could have done. Anyway, so I'm gonna try to climb down here without hurting myself, and maybe I'll check in with you guys once we get to the sand again. But oh my gosh, what an amazing location. It's just super secluded here. The beach is not packed at all, and you know, there's like kids playing spike ball, there's some kids you know, what is it called, skimboarding down there, and it's just gorgeous. And I mean, there's these little secret pools you can get to, and I'm looking at one of them right across the way here. I don't know if you can see it, but you'll be able to see from the drone, of course, that there's some pools, and one of them's really easy to get to if you, I think you just need permission to use the stairs or something, and then, you know, you can go down those stairs. I think there might even be a hotel at the top of it, so it might be easier than I think. But where I am right now, I didn't trespass at all. I mean, the drone can fly over the ocean legally. It never touched the ground, so I assume that's perfectly okay. And yeah, super safe flight. I'm gonna get moving right now because some passerbys told me that once the tide comes up, it will be impossible for me to get back without swimming. And the last thing I want to do is take a swim with my drone. Finally show you this cool little pool. Before, there was a group of kids swimming in it, and I didn't want to be a creeper or anything, but this is just one of the easy kind of tidal pools. When the water comes up, it fills, and when it goes out, you know, it just holds the water for a little bit and makes a really nice, safe bathing area. I don't know if you have kids or something, you could totally let them swim around in here. It's just super nice, relaxing, secluded beach. Just awesome. I mean, most of this little rock crawl here is just covered in tide pools. There's anemones, there's crabs, there's all kinds of little things. I think I even saw some little fish swimming in one of them. We're kind of back to one of the more dangerous spots here. This is where I think the water will come up and flood the cave if you take too long. Let me see if I can climb down this little rocky terrain here without falling and holding my camera in one hand. I'll tell you guys, I'm almost ready to go back to work. This is so great. I haven't had this much fun in a while. We're back in the cave. There's like this crazy mist rolling in as I'm coming out of this cave. It really is a cave of wonders. I just figured I would take the time right now to thank you guys for watching this video. I sure do appreciate you guys coming by and checking out my channel. If you do have the time, make sure to hit that little subscribe button. I promise to be making several more videos like this one in the future, and the best way to catch them when they come out is to be subscribed. You know, what is it called? Skimboarding? Yeah, they're skimboarding down there. There's some kids skimboarding down there, and it's just gorgeous. And I mean, there's these little secret pools you can get to.